Dharma here for the day. February 17, 18, something like that. Tarot card reading, tarot, intuition, fairies, channeling, Lenormand, laughter, giggles, drama, all of the above. Yes! Hey girl. We're just having a day. Me enjoy a day. Getting some sage on it, waiting on the room to fill up. Apparently it takes like a minute or two for the notifications to come out. Hi, precious. What's up? All right. So while we're getting some sage on it, I got some shit to say, which I normally don't have shit to say, but now I have shit to say. So I just think that there needs to be a thorough understanding of what tarot is. Okay, tarot is the ability or the assistance from spirit and / intuition to get some instances that may happen during a XYZ point of time. It does not state specifically who it is. It does not state exactly whatever. And if it's a general, there's a solid fucking chance it's not for you. Okay, so that's what tarot is, all right, and what tarot is not. Now this channel, okay, my channel here is not an advice channel. People, my fucking DM boxes, you all, I've said it and I'm gonna say it again. I am Heyoki hardcore. Everything to me is hilarious and everything is fodder. Everything. Do not tell me something that you don't want to think is funny, because I will figure out a way to make it funny, because that is what I do. This channel is not for advice. What was my advice over the weekend? To fucking move? That's not advice. That's first class comedy, friends. God. Jeez Louise. Okay, so everything is fodder. That's my point. And also not to hold on to like, you can't go into a tarot reading and say, okay, this general tarot reading by this rando on the internet is going to be about me and this one person specifically. And then you hear it, and then like later on that day it happens, but it happens with someone totally different, and you're like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It's about holding on to control. It's about letting go of control. All right? Now, I also want to touch on the fact about frequencies and high vibe. Who's high vibed and who's low vibed? Man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's high, who's low, who's whatever. The point is that the only vibration that anybody should be aiming towards is love. That's the highest vibration. That's the one you're supposed to get to. That's what the Ascended Masters do. It's not about come at me correct and putting up a wall. It's not about any of that. It's about being loving and understanding that you cannot change any person at all. And if you don't want to be by yourself, then you're going to have to approach all situations in a loving manner while still protecting yourself. In however that works for you, okay? High vibe, low vibe, fucking drama. Do you guys know I went to school for like 6 years with a guru? I know stuff. I just think everything is funny. Okay? This is not advice. This is an energy read, and what you do with it is on you. Understood? And I'm probably going to make fun of you. Chances are. All right. That was my whole rant. Guides, angels, anyone from the highest good with a message for the day or so for our tribe. For whatever messages come through, in whichever way they come for you, do not hold on to what you think it might be about. God. I know it was not about the Viking this weekend. Okay? So just stop it. Just stop it. Alright, guys, angels, anyone from the highest good. Next 24, 36, please. 7 of rods in reverse. Chill out. Calm down. Quit being so freaking defensive, right? Page of Cups. Messenger of Earth. That's the Knight. Hierophant. Okay. Are we ready? Can we do this in a calm fashion? Let's bring on the sillies. Okay, bottom of the deck you have the sun, right? That's happiness, that's joy. This is the frequency of love, right? Best card in the deck, holy super happy. Something you've obviously waited on with the patience here, right? But it's the Hierophant. So what we're talking about is something that's meant, written, it's already been there. It could be about anything. I don't know, you okay? But I think that we're kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? I was reading your comments. She kind of, it's a unicorn, but it's a horn. It's like, I will poke you with my unicorn horn. You know what I mean? This is about, like, I got to chill. I got to chill too. I just went off on a rampage, but still. And then you have this page here. This is about having a conversation, but someone who is typically very sharp needs to, like, maybe simmer down a little. I wouldn't know anything about that. It could also be someone who is speaking to you in this manner, but they're really, this is, long story short, this is a guarded person that we're talking about in one way or another, who is speaking some kind of emotion, saying something. Dharma! Because here we have this offer. This is your night. But this is the feminine here and it's the feminine who has the offer. And it's kind of like a number of people could come along, because look how she's standing. She's all standing there like, this is my domain. She's got one of those, like, she stakes it on the ground, my spot, my place, whatever. It's her happy spot. Look, these two cards are kind of like this. It's like this sun here is what lights up this place. Ooh, I like how that lighting is working out. Blue. They vibe the same, right? Vibing on the frequency of love, people. It's math. You could be pissed drunk and vibing at the energy of love. I am sorry. It's harder to, but you can, okay? It's true. So, we have something here that's like supposed to be, right? And this one, she's guarding it. She's like, this is mine. I already have it. She already has it. It's hers. It belongs to her. And then we have, this might be a potential. Nope. This might be somebody who is coming at you like this, but is actually, there's something about the point. It's the point. Have you ever seen The Point? It's an old school movie, and I think Ringo Starr narrates it. There's something about the point behind the whole thing that is keeping this one here, like, my spot, my place, my land, mine. It's mine. It's mine. And I think other people want in on whatever this is, right? I know. Vibe and love. She's like, you can't come over here. This is my lovey, vibey, happy space. You can't come over here unless you're going to be happy. Because if you're not happy, then she said, I caught that. I see what you did there. I will love you and like you all the live long day. But if you're going to come past this fortress or whatever, you must vibe love. You must, or you shall not pass. Let's get some fairies on it. Ooh, I just saw the moon daughters. Let's see. Let us see, let us see. Oh, see? There's the Empress. Okay, look at this. This knight here, this one with the offer, the one with the thing to offer, is definitely the feminine. We have the Empress energy. This is the she of the Kurag, okay? And she just pours out opportunity and abundance, and it's no problem, and we can, and it's fine, and this is my happy place, and everything is happy. I'm vibing love. But it's just going to be really hard, right? Was I not talking about how hard it is to vibe love all the time? It is hard. It's hard. But not impossible. Okay? This is achieving the impossible, and she knows that she can. She knows that it's already written. She's just sure. She's just sure. Period. I'm still interested to know who this unicorn person is over here. It's like every time I pick it up, something happens and I get distracted and I can't like put my finger on it, which is probably relevant, you know. They're a little squirrely of a person. Freedom, the spirit dancer. Blah. See what I'm saying? She's so freaking happy. She is so happy to be doing whatever she's doing. She's like, and if you notice how I put this down, these cards, she's completely guarding her happy place. Completely. It's in a... She fenced it off. You shall not pass. She fenced it off. I want to see... Let me get some Lenormand. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to find out something sneaky about this other rando person. Well, because we talked about the gate. We talked about glamping on the other side of the gate. It's like she jumped over the gate, went glamping, and then closed the gate herself. Like, sorry, there's a cover charge now. Ah, see? Oh! It sneak attacked me. Sneak attack soulmate. Shit. Right there on the Hierophant, but what I was going to say first was that this is fulfillment. That's what I'm saying. This is her happy place. This is vibing love all day long. This is like receiving a manifestation, right? She's like, yes, she's in it. And I know it's happening for a lot of things are happening for a lot of people right now where you're like kind of getting things that you wished or hoped for, even if it's not about love. It's just things are happening for you. And people are looking around like, oh shit, like what do I do now? What am I supposed to do with this? And apparently some of the feminine energy here is like creating a fence. The people who cannot come in, but this card plopped out, and we're gonna get some clarifiers on that. But clearly, you might not be doing this alone because it talks about a pair, and this here is also a pair of people who are doing this together. And whatever this is the offer that she's holding, right? The owl. Secrets lifted. You know, both of these two cards talk about wisdom. I heard dawning of a new age. Something's changing. The bear. Oh, and so this flung out over here on the bear, and it's complicated. Big boss, emperor, CEO, judge. They're coming at you, okay? I think wanting to be involved in whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's walking down the road, going to the grocery store, whatever you're doing that you're really enjoying for the next 24 or 36, okay, this person wants to come along. But they're like, okay, so look, as it would turn out, my life is really complicated. Really, really complicated right now. But I'm vibing love. You know, I can feel it. You can feel it. Yeah, tread lightly. Look at that. Basically walking on water. Because it's so complicated that anything that's a little whatever, they could fall right through. The rabbits. New beginnings. The desire. See, this person over here who I'm going to call your unicorn masculine, this is not the Pegasus. This is not, well, it's a bear. But it's still, is this? It's the one that you're like, nah. The Gemini as a lovers and the Firefly. It's someone exceptional. So for whoever this is, when you're speaking to them, again, 24, 36 hours. Do not try to control your mind right now on who it might be. Wait for it to go through and then talk about it later. Okay? You really like this person in one way or another. They impress you. Period. They have, you would choose them. Even you. Period. They have, you would choose them. Even though it's complicated with the lovers being here, maybe a Gemini, but even though it's complicated, you would still choose them. I don't care how complicated it is. There's a desire here. You have enough experience with this person, with the wisdom, on 2 separate cards, you have enough experience, okay? Do it, or don't. But this is soulmate. It's the blooming of the things. It's the pair of the things. It's right there. It says that. You need to reprogram your brain. Hey man, they have these like things on YouTube that helps you with that while you're sleeping. It's about if you tune into different frequencies. You can like literally tune in to the frequency of love because it is just math. It is just a number. And you can listen to it while you're sleeping, and then you wake up and you're happy AF. Not even kidding. I'm not kidding. It is science, and it fucking works. What are we talking about here? Let's get the purple deck out. I want to know who. Wait. Let's talk about this because it's a little, you know. It seems like fantasy, and we are walking into the whole Neptune thing or whatever. Right there it is. But that says soulmates, a pair of things, blooming in love, and that's the freaking Hierophant, which is technically the coming together in a, like, really official way. So, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords. I heard love lost is love gained. Justice. Might be 2 Libras. Okay. Okay. Couple of things on this particular soulmate person. One, you know them. This is somebody that you know. Again, I hate that. I feel like I have to repeat myself all the fucking time, but there are so many different kinds of soulmates. This could be someone who is at your grocery store whose lesson is to teach you to be nice in line at the grocery store. Please do not try to control the outcome of tarot. It's a story, and it's supposed to be funny. And then maybe you observe things differently. I don't know, man. 2 Libras, maybe. Or, I heard love lost is love gained, okay? It's like somebody is like, you know what, nay. And did you see how the soulmate card just plopped out on its own and I didn't even realize it was there? Because I was like, oh yeah, fulfillment of whatever this other random thing is, oh boy, and I looked down and I'm like, oh snap, there's a soulmate standing right there. They're standing right there. Ooh. You know? There they are. Or it is, or what the fuck ever. Don't judge me. There it is. And it's like, okay, so one just like goes away and the other one just plops up and they're like, hey, by the way, I need this thing because you got the 5 of Pentacles. And here you have the Page of Cups twice. Now, what is the Page of Cups then? What is it that they're coming? Oh, Ace of Rods. Got that. And the Hermit. And the Queen of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. I've been loving you for too long. I don't want to stop now. And I'm tired. And I want to be free. Ace of Cups, Ace of Rods. We've already put in time together. I've been thinking. You're the one that should be receiving. I mean, and again, like, I hate to ruin the stupid story with stupid fucking disclaimers, but it could just be someone you know that has been thinking about that they haven't been necessarily nice to you. Or on the other end of the spectrum, okay, it could be your fucking real soulmate who's like, I'm an asshole, my bad. Can I come back? Could be somebody new. Hey man, I've been watching you for a while, a long time. I've been loving you for so long. I don't want to stop now. I heard 7, so it could be 7 months. The 7th month when you met them. Stupid fucking Lionsgate portal. But you've had enough experiences, it's like, why would I pick somebody else? What's with the guardedness over here? Why are they so, whoa? They want to offer the happiness and the whatever, but it's complicated. Okay, so what's all this complicated? The devil. Probably bound karmically. Okay. Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords. Oh, and also on this up here, on the Page of Cups, you had the 8 of Cups. Because we were talking about what they were going through and where they've been and why they've been in hermit and why they're not whatever. I mean, some of it feels a little juiced up, if you know what I'm saying. It does. Liquid courage. There's a lot of water here. But it's... you lose one and you gain another. Like, right away. What's the Hierophant? What's the soul contract that's supposed to be happening? Because there's something that's supposed to be happening. There's a reason why these two people keep... that's what I'm saying. She was totally focused on something else. And I was like, oh my God, there's a soulmate standing there. Sneak attack soulmate. Like, whoa. Where are we? What was I talking about? Oh shit, bring it back. The Hierophant. Oh, what's the why? What's the point? What are you guys supposed to be doing together? Queen of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. This feminine has something to offer. A big, fat seed. Big one. All 4 aces are out on the board. It's everything. It's a whole life, essentially. And she's standing there by herself in both of these instances. When I was clarifying the soulmate card, we got the Queen of Swords. When I'm clarifying the Hierophant, we got the Queen of Swords. She's standing there by herself. And then she gets this opportunity, this thing, and it's like the Hierophant bloop, drops in a partner, assistance, I heard camaraderie, right? They're supposed to do this thing together. The Hanged Man. Death. See? And it hasn't happened as of yet. You keep having these false starts or whatever this is because something needed to end. You lose one to gain another. Okay, so they're drilling that point home, but like, okay, so after, sorry, my tattoo's itchy. Look, it's still there, it's still huge. Lose one to gain another. When the delay has been happening because we haven't technically cut any cords. So what happens then? What's the point of this? What's the Ace of Pentacles? What's the point of this? Why is it so freaking important that these two people are around each other, whether it's in love or not? Why is that so important? What happens? There's something past life related here. Something happened in a past life that needs to be Two of Pentacles. Wow. See? As soon as the other thing is totally dropped, it just repeated the message. As soon as it's totally dropped, boom, Lovers. So what does that mean? We don't get to know the message? We don't get to know what they're supposed to do? There's the Emperor again. We don't get to know? That's not fair. That's why we do tarot. I still want to know. I'm going to try again after tarot. Let's say, Spirit, hypothetically speaking, that we do a good job with the cord cutting. We lose one to gain another. What is the point? And it might be that everyone has a different point. You know what I mean? Like everybody, it's lots of different soul contracts for our collective, but the point is that soul contracts are coming in. Perhaps. But let me try again. What are these two people? Whoa! Oh! Hello. Ace of Rods. Something exciting, that's for sure. And we are vibing love because the salamander, they represent love. I did this, wasn't even a regression. I was just on the other side of the veil, right? I do that a lot. Sometimes instead of meditating, I'll just like go to the other side of the veil and like go talk and meet people and learn shit, right? And one time I stuck my hand, I have this grounding place where if I start to lose the visualization, I have this like stream that I go to and I'll stick my hands in it so that I like so it gets clear again. And I stuck my hand in and this salamander crawled right up around my arm just like that. And then crawled back into the water, but there was a rose quartz bracelet around my arm after it left. It was really cool. Cool little veil walking experience there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, you guys are going to do something cool. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Shut the front door. Oh my God. Oh my God. Finally, an answer I'll accept from Spirit. But hey, man, we can't get too excited because did you see how stubborn Spirit was just now at trying to get me to spit that out? It was like, nope, gotta cut the other one. Nope, gotta cut the other one. Nope, gotta cut the other one first. And I'm like, please, just show me. And it was like, it's the best thing ever. But that's all you get to know is that it's the best thing ever. Suggesting that we're dealt with here. I just heard mirrored, and then I looked down on either side of the board because we ended up with the masculine over here and the feminine over here. And of course this is mirrored, right? I looked down and I was like, bam, bam, the Lovers on both sides, right? Totally mirrored. You both have to get rid of someone or something or some situation or some kind of blocked something. It's really complicated on this side over here. Yep. So I'm also about that. It's like supposed to be the best thing ever. Okay. Wait. Pause. You know what I don't see here is any action cards. Other than this is a vibe. That this feminine is trying to block off the one she needs to cut off in order to let the new one in. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I know what I want to ask. Pause. I hope I don't forget it. Oh my god, I need to hurry because I will totally forget it. Ah! Don't let me forget it. I forgot it. Shit. Nope, I remember. Okay. I just need... Okay. So here we have new guy with the super happy deck, and we'll do old guy with the old school whatever. Okay. What actions, please, is this person that needs to be let go of? What can we expect from them in the next 24-36, please? Old guy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Three Swords. Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. Wow. So they do the same thing essentially that you're gonna do. I mean, it's sad to hear that, and you might get a little tinge of a little heart pang in that. But the person that you're trying to cut off, you're cutting off your seed from them. Their feelings are gonna be really fucking hurt about that, and they're gonna run off and commit to somebody like right away. But that's the same thing that you're gonna do. That's why we're even doing these two spreads. So you got to be okay with that. We're going to vibe at the state of love and be like, yeah, my feelings are hurt about that, but I love them and I hope that they, are good. And then you just like Care Bear stare at them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Care Bear stare, and then move on because you got the good guy coming. Okay, so can we get some cards on this new guy? What actions is he going to take in the next 24-36? Leo, Strength. The Empress. Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Sun. Well, you got the Knight of Swords, first and foremost, right? That's kind of getting the omen. Whoa, did you see that giant orb just go back down from behind me? That's crazy. You can usually see them right here. During the day, I get a lot of activity in this house that you can see on camera. Orbs. That is our raven alerting this fella. The time is now, the time is now, the time is now. Bam. Action taking, coming forward. And they strengthen the situation. You have two Sun cards here, the Strength and the Sun. But you also have the Empress. The Empress and the Queen of Cups. This is the feminine we've been talking about who has this seed. She is the thing that's... The feminine energy has the ability to be planted, but it takes the masculine energy to plant it. So she receives something that is plantable, and then she creates it and cultivates it and grows it. He's like, oh, time to move, and he runs forward and does this, plants it, and the victory of this coming together is a Tower moment. And this Tower moment might also, excuse me, be cause to this one over here is heartbreak, because you lose one to gain another. And it is going to be painful for, see, 8 of Wands, that's action. You're going to hear Queen of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Death and rebirth. You lose one to gain the other. What else can I say? Crazy. Alright. Let me organize here a little bit, and then we will do a last call. So I'm doing private readings. The info for that is in the box below, or it will be after we're done being live. Yeah, I'm going to do some weeklies tonight, I think. So my kids are home this week from school, all of them, for the whole week. So this production is going to be a little slow, I'm sure. But I will do my best to still get out videos. So I think I want to use the fairies. Oh, fairies, can you please tell us how we are going to be leaving the next 24 to 36 feelings? What do we have here for the collective 24, 36? Exit feelings, please. Ooh! Ah! Shut the front door! Fairy godmother, hooray! Because of this death and rebirth thing that you did, called in your man, boom, brand new start. See, this is exactly what we were just saying. You lose one, you gain another. It's a brand new start. And it's a gift, obviously, from the universe. But if we're like, what is it? But more importantly, I think the point about the Piper is that it's the call. It's almost like you can't help it. You just can't help it. It's hopelessly devoted to you. I've been loving you for too long. I don't want to stop now. Yeah, it's the woman who goes through the transformation. Leaving one to gain another. Oh my goodness, birth of a daughter twice. On the Piper, we have balance, feeling complete. So this, like I said, this person, this Piper person thing has been waiting in the wings. And this gift that we have from the fairy godmother is an anchor. It makes it endure. Yep. Boom. It's the letter. It's what you hear. Okay. So the gift that you're getting, the change, the action is going to be an interaction in one way or another, whether it's a text or whether it's a call or an email or whatever, about something that is going to change you completely. The feminine. Completely. And then we have, this is essentially the seed. But we also have birth of a daughter, but it's also about wishes granted, hopes, everything's falling into place. And we have this other person over here who's really gentle, that is now aware that you to be's knees. Everybody be vibing love now. Total transformation. Boom. Some way or another, this masculine is coming forward, except that you kind of like already knew it was going to happen. You knew it. You were like waiting on it. Remember a while ago when we were talking about how hard it was to cut cords and we were calling them a trick birthday candle because you cut it and then it comes back and then you cut it again and then it comes back. And then remember I was telling you that I was like begging my guides, like, will you please just let me cut this cord? And they were like, you don't have to. That's kind of like this. Like there might be someone that you like kind of thought it was over, but you just knew that they were going to come back in one way or another. Or you knew they would always be around because we were talking about this as the person waiting in the wings. I think my point with that is that it's not surprising. This isn't a shock. It's not a shock because you just kind of knew. Which is neat in its own right. So, do we understand the rules of Dharma's channel? You come here to laugh and giggle, and everything that is said is fodder and potential comedic license. You understand? This is not an advice channel. This is a let's get together and cry about things that suck. And then uplift each other about things that are good, yeah? Not an advice channel. If you honestly think that advice for Mercury in retrograde is to leave town, then I can't help you. Just saying. Everybody gets it? Everything is sarcasm and funny here. And sometimes wicked accurate. Yeah, it's comic relief. Doesn't have anything to do with how you vibe. As long as you vibe in love, you vibe in right. And whichever way that works for you to do that. I'm good, Jade. I appreciate that. It's all about the lava. That's right. It really is all about the lava. Lava doesn't care. Lava will go all over everything if you let it. Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. I love you. Don't forget to vibe love. Have a good one. Bye.